Hello! So this video is how to keep your parents calm when you take them out in your car for the first time. How to get them on your side so it's not too distressing for all parties involved. Keep it really simple. What you want to think is every time you're going towards a T junction specifically, but all hazards and junctions, is stick with mirror, signal position, speed and gear, look. So there's so many YouTube videos you can have a look at for that. But you need to just remember, as you're going towards a T junction, you just need to think of getting your speed completely right so that your parents aren't going to be grabbing hold of the handbrake and really worrying about whether you're going to go or not. So your absolute key point for giving everyone involved an easy ride is consistency. So your speed is absolutely crucial to making everyone feel fairly chilled out. So when you're going towards a T junction, you've got to think, pick a speed that feels right for you and is going to make your passengers nice and relaxed going towards it. So basically you're looking at a junction and you're trying to establish and assess the vision you've got as you're going towards it. So you'll have one or two things. So either you'll be going towards a junction, it's completely open, i.e. to the left and right might be flat fields and you can see the road that you're coming up towards for miles going left and right. It's pretty rare, but under those conditions you might be able to just carry on a bit of extra speed that you wouldn't normally carry on because you know at that point early that you're not going to get in someone's way. 99% of the time, the routes you're going to be driving, probably urban, practicing for your test with your parents, you're not going to have the luxury of having open junctions, i.e. when you're going towards them, a photo back, you can see that road you're going into. Most of the time, you won't be able to see until maybe you're just about at the mouth of the junction. So what you want to do most of the time is pick a spot as you're going towards that junction. Imagine 5 or 6 cars in a line at the junction and you're coming to the back of those. When you get to that point, you need to be gently braking, having looked in your mirrors, considered a signal, making sure you're in the right position. You need to get your speed at a manageable, gentle speed, as if you're jogging by the side of your car. So it's a nice, gentle approach speed. And ask yourself, what if, all the time, what if there's a couple of pizza delivery mopeds going left and right across you as you get to the junction, and be really, really honest about whether you can see. So you've got to decide when you get to your junction and you're about to emerge onto this new road, if there's any doubt whatsoever that you're going to make someone slow down, either left or right. If you've got the slightest 1% doubt that you're going to impede someone and make them either steer or slow or speed up to get round you, then you can't go. So that consistent decision point as you get towards your junction is what's going to make it easy for your parents, and they're going to start trusting you. And you're going to do the same every single time. So the method you're going to use, 5 or 6 car lengths back from the junction, you're going to be at that nice gentle jogging pace. And I don't really want to say what pace that is because it's quite unique to each person driving, but basically it's going to be about 20 miles an hour. You don't want to be going more than that. So if you're gently braking, you get down to 20, get yourself second gear, gently straight up off the clutch so your engine holds you and it won't go and accelerate towards the line that you're going towards. So if you're doing that nice gentle pace with 5 or 6 car lengths to go, that gives your brain time to look and assess as you're getting nearer towards the mouth of that junction. Can I go, or is there something that's going to impede me? So that's what you want to do. Start off, unless it's totally open, 5 or 6 car lengths back, gentle jogging pace. So that means whenever you brake, it's not going to be a drama. It's going to be nice and gentle. You've got to be honest with yourself. If there's nothing in front of you and you're going towards the mouth of the junction, imagine an invisible car in front of you. So that last car length, when you're just coming up to the back of that last car, that's the decision point of, can I go? So if you haven't made the decision then, even before you get to the giveaway line or the stop line, that's where you've got to make the decision, am I going or not? And if you haven't made your decision, honestly, 100% yes, I can definitely go without making someone slow down, that's where you brake even more, reaching for first gear. So your clutch is down, you're reaching for first during that last car length, with an aim of hoping to keep going, looking right, left, right, if you're at a T junction. If it's a crossroads, right, left, straight ahead, right, constantly doing that. Only when you know 100% actually, if I not only get out but get off and accelerate away, will I not get in anyone's way, then you're going to go over that line, whatever the junction's governed by. So you've got to stick to that method. Jogging speed towards it, imaginary invisible car at the line in front of you. When you get into the back of that car, have you definitively decided definitely it's safe? If not, always, and I mean absolutely always, gentle carry on braking, reaching for first gear. You were looking right, left, right. It may be that just as you're coming up to the giveaway line, you think, oh, actually, now the hedge on the right and the building on the left have just gone out of your view, and actually now I can see it's definitely okay. You're still going to have that little bit of momentum going that makes it easy in stopping. So if you can now see, you know, you might be, I don't know, a foot from the giveaway line, it's absolutely fine. Then you can just gently come back up off your clutch, drift on, and then get a bit of acceleration and keep going. But it's got to be absolutely 100% definitely I can go. So until you get to that stage, always, 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 last car length, gently braking, clutch down, reaching for first, looking, and if you're still not sure, stop. So you stop at your stop line or your giveaway line, but get all the way to the line so that you can see the line just underneath your wing mirror. Then you know your bonnet's right up to it, but it's not protruding over it. A bit like when you're doing your stop for a bay park, you want to see that line at the end of your bay, or the curb at the end of your bay, just sat visible underneath the bottom plastic bit of your wing mirror. So that's where you want to stop. Then you guarantee you're going to have the best opportunity of vision right and left, even if you have to put your weight forward in your seat and just get that extra couple of inches of vision to the left and right. Then you can make your decision. But if it gets to that late, you're going to be gently braking and then you're going to have stopped, but you're in first now, so you're not going to risk pulling off in second, so you've got that bit of power. So then you're going to set your gas, looking right, left, right. It may well be that it's just clutch up tiny bit at a time, so you're just letting that little bit of power just feed through to your wheel, so you just creep forward, maybe centimetre by centimetre, still looking right, left, and there'll be a point where, even if the junction's horrible and there's a massive hedge or something, or even just a group of people that means you can't see enough, then you just have that confidence to just move forward a tiny bit at a time, until you can now definitively say, definitely, I'm not going to make something slow down, and then just keep on with that clutch going and go. But that's what you've got to do. If you kid yourself and you go towards a T junction and think, oh, I'll be all right, I can probably see, then your parents are going to be screaming at you and grabbing for your handbrake, so that's going to make them not want to take you out. So that's your key to getting your parents on your side, and them not dreading taking you out, because they'll know once you've done 2, 3, 4 T junctions, you've got a consistent method of doing that risk assessment as you're going towards it, and you're not going to take a risk. So every single time you're going to be dead safe, you're going to be looking, assessing, and then making that sensible decision about whether you can actually go or not, without just floating on and just trying to go out in second. There's nothing worse than creeping out on a T junction in second and thinking, oh god, I wish I hadn't gone, and now trying to go with your foot on the gas and there's not enough power to get going and it jerks around a bit. So you've got to do that last honest assessment in that last car length while you're reaching for your first gear, and that is what will make it easy.